Well, hello there, fans of chess variants around the world. That's what this is. This is the Call of the Wild. In case you have forgotten, we are here to play some variants. The Call of the Wild. That's what it's about. Back in the day, variants used to be called wilds, chess wilds. So for those who are wondering, like, what's the deal with the wolf? What's the deal with the whole thing? What's it all about? So we wanted to do a play on wild stuff, I guess. Why am I even talking about this? I have no idea. Let's jump in. Today we're going to focus on playing some Bughouse. We've been doing, for the most part, I think on this show, I like to focus on the single player variants because it's something that's a little bit easier to get started. Playing Crazy House or 3-check, although I am itching for some Crazy House after watching the Crazy House Championship on Saturday. If you missed it, it was just phenomenal. I learned so much doing that broadcast with Amon Hamilton. I mean, he's like the best ever. And I actually just, by observing the top Crazy House players, it was just phenomenal stuff. So it's been a ton of fun. Promoting the Crazy House Championship. We're glad that it went off without a hitch. Thank you to everybody who participated. So lots of Crazy House and Bughouse today, but let me get some partner requests. Bring them in, people. Let's start getting some people to request to be my partner for Bughouse, and let's jump into playing some Bughouse. You can now, apparently, from what I've heard, you can now actually observe I think you can now actually observe Bughouse games in progress. So that should be pretty sweet. We got some challenges coming in for some different variants, but still nobody picking up the memo that I'm open for Bughouse challenges. So let me just go and do a little seek, right? Let's go get a partner. Let's look for a random opponent, 3-minute Bughouse, and let's play. Let's do it. Well, just like that. We have begun. It has begun. My partner here is Rod Pap. Rod Pap. All right, buddy. Let's bring our A game here. Okay, I'm gonna do my best to give you some advice. As if assuming you might want it. Maybe he doesn't want your advice, Danny. Yeah. How about that? How about that, Danny? Yeah. Well, this is a weird French, so I feel like all I need to do in this game is play fast enough to make sure that I get my opponent some pieces, because we're playing way too much like chess here. This is not healthy. This is not healthy Bughouse right here. This is something that would make cause him throw up a little bit in the back of his throat if he was watching. But okay, what is my opponent doing? Rod Pap, buddy, at the very least you're playing fast. So I'm not even going to distract you. Just keep doing what you're doing. But this approach here, creating all these dark square weaknesses, is an absolutely horrific idea. Horrific. So, okay, I need to start the attack and make this a Bughouse battle, not a bad French battle. Okay, so now I'm able to bring in some heat here. I've gotten some pieces from my opponent. I've got the 2 bishops. So what I'm going to look to do is start dropping some pieces on the dark squares. But his rook on g8 is actually a really useful piece, as we learned from Amon Hamilton in Crazy House during the Crazy House Championship. I feel like Rod Pap has forgotten that he's allowed to place the pieces that I've given him. So he's just looking for trades and tactics, which I love. I love it. Give me pieces. That's good. Good by me. So let's see. I have another bishop coming. How do I want to do this? I think I want to take and then develop. And then get ready to place the other bishop here in just a sec. And keep the attack going. I'm looking to drop a piece on f6. If I got a knight, I'd be super happy. Can I get a knight? Looking for a knight, buddy? You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to sacrifice my queen. The minor is so much more important in this position. The knight there. Yeah, this makes me happy. My partner is not in trouble. So I wouldn't do that if I was looking at his board and he was on the verge of getting checkmated. I wouldn't just sacrifice my queen willy-nilly. But in a scenario like this, chances are this is going to get... If only I could get more Wait, I'm about to get another queen. I guess I should wait. Can I get a knight? Huh. Let's not take much more time. Let's just play. There you go. Oh, I should have waited for the knight. Way to go, man. I needed that knight a move ago, buddy. Trying to make this a little bigger. Trying to mess with my stuff here. Sorry about that, everybody. All right, I should probably focus on winning this game, huh? Let's clear the f6 square for a knight. All right, it's my move. I should probably go. Okay. What's going on here? Is my partner losing? Nope, he's not losing. This is just... He's not losing. He's doing phenomenal. He's playing the best chess. My partner, Rod Papp. Ratings are deceiving. He's playing phenomenal chess here, I think. I think he should probably just sit. Okay. All right. My partner has agreed to just sit tight. He buckled up. There's no real way to avoid the pain. All right, the hammer was brought down. I think I don't think that was the best Bughouse game that's ever been played before. That's an understatement. Good game, guys. Not we just played way too much chess. There was just a lot of holes all over the place, you know. I think the biggest thing is I have to learn how to deal with this stupid French system here. Probably knight c3 and bishop b4 is not ideal for me. Developing the bishop is inherently risky because if I got material quickly, you can drop a pawn on h6 and then pry open the g7 square, so you can start the old-fashioned Bughouse sack mate. So you have to be careful when developing your dark square bishop around your king, but at the same time, it's coming with some threats for him. So I just don't know enough Bughouse theory to know what I should be doing here. That's the honest truth. And maybe I shouldn't even be in this position to begin with. But all right, let's get another one. Let's get a new game, a new Bughouse game, a new partner, a new Bughouse game. This is a ton of fun. All right, cool. Every time we get a new game, we're gonna get new partners. Let's see how long we can go trading partners. Okay, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this, right? Especially now. Good trades happening quickly. I love that. Let's prepare a chance to go gobble up. Oh, yeah. Things are about to get weird up in this. That was a huge mistake to allow me to sack on f7 that quickly. So I'm going to try to use my newly found Crazy House knowledge from watching the legendary Jean Lee chess and others to see if I can win some games very quickly. His only move, no, he's mated. No, he has to block. If my partner can sit. If only my partner can sit. He can't sit, so the guy is going to take something and give his partner a piece. Just move. If you could sit now, it would be mate. You got to be able to type that. Okay, just sit. No! No, just sit. Oh, He missed the memo. If he had just sat tight, it was mate. All right, can I still force mate in this position? If I sack, I think I should be able to mate by sacking. Yeah, I got to force mate. Okay, it's mate. It's mate town. Sack and then drop the other knight on h5 or e4. Actually, I guess I could have just moved knight e4. So I was mating even if I didn't get the knight. So we'll mate this way. It's a little more fun to use the pieces you already have on the board. So why did that go terribly wrong for my opponent? Well, the biggest issue, I mean, first of all, I don't know about this whole knight c6, knight f6 thing. It's probably okay as far as Bughouse theory goes. But again, I'm not going to pretend to be someone I'm not, which is to try to remember Bughouse theory. I'm going to give you my evaluation, and we're going to talk about the mating attacks that happen that can be applied to future Bughouse games of your own. So this whole d5 idea is actually an idea. This isn't the worst idea that Black has ever had. Sometimes Black looks to make a sacrifice and then you know, it opens up the bishop quickly and Black tries to catch up in development. The problem here is I got the trades going a little too fast, so as soon as I drop this bishop on a4, that seems like a bit of a problem. Like, this is not the ideal way to get the gambit. If I already had a knight in the bank, if I was rocking a knight in the peace bank, I might already be looking to sacrifice on f7, drop a pony on e5, and the rest is history. So when he allowed that to happen, because I didn't have a knight in my bank, right? So I developed my knight to f3 with the threat of coming into one of these squares, and he didn't see it. So the only move here, I think, for Black is to play something on e6, whether you drop a piece or move the pawn. Okay, or if he had a pawn, of course he could drop a pawn on d5. So anything that drops or closes the diagonal of this bishop to f7 is certainly what Black needed to do. And I wonder if the attack is potentially so dangerous that I should just sacrifice immediately here and not even try to develop further. But I don't think so. I think I made the right practical decision, because you have to. Part of the balance here is playing fast, playing logical moves, and not just waiting for your partner to bail you out, right? So sometimes you might miss opportunities because of that, because you couldn't just sit tight for 30 seconds to get a knight, but then you might lose anyway because you're down on time, right? So, you know, Bughouse is as much about being up on the clock as it is about the accurate move. So I think this was right, and now this position is already basically over. I mean, this move made it easier. He has to block with this knight to hold on. Moving this knight is what allowed my queen to come to g4, because previously that was not possible. And then the position was over. My opponent gave him the bishop, which made it last a little longer, but if my partner, if he moves the king to either one of these squares, knight e4 is mate. So anyway, so that was fun. All right, let's do it. I just got a Bughouse offer, a Bughouse partnership offer from Janez. Where were you? Where you at, Holmes? I saw the Bughouse partnership offer, buddy. I want to reward you for watching the show and offering me a partnership. You know, one thing for Matt and JD, the team who's with me right now, I think that if you're reviewing your own game, shouldn't it move the pieces on this board as well? If you're reviewing a Bughouse game, shouldn't I mean, that's a question, but I have the theory that if I back up here, it should also back up this board as well, and it should take us through the game in progress. Also, a current bug is it's not showing the pieces. It's not showing the pieces in real time over here like it does in Crazy House. Like in this position, I had a bishop, and it's not showing that. Janez just offered, so it needs to be showing the pieces in real time as me and Janez now play. All right, Janez, let's do this, Holmes. It needs to be showing the pieces in real time in analysis mode. Especially for live shows. It does that for Crazy House. And I think the observation of the partner board should be synced to your board somehow. It feels right. You know? It feels like a change we need to make. I know what you're thinking. You're not happy with changes, right? Okay. Can I get something here? I'd like a knight, bishop, sack, mate. Just kidding, right? I love chatting with my partners in Bughouse. Like, I'm like a kid who just like, I just love the experience of chatting with my partners in Bughouse. But seriously, bro, you got to get me a piece now. Like, hello, town. Where's my pieces? Can I get a piece? There we go. There we go. Now I'm going to wait because the other guy should have stalled. See, right there, everybody, that's an educational moment. The partner over there should have seen what I was doing, and he should have stalled. He should have not been moving right now. The fact that he moved is now going to lose them the game. Because this is the kind of battery, this is the kind of discovered attack on the king that he can't even do anything about right now. I mean, so, okay, hopefully I can win the game and prove what I said to be true. But, I mean, this is obviously just terrible for him, and it's only happened. So any major pieces are phenomenal for me. Just about anything is good for me. So trades equal awesome sauce. We should show my chat with the partner on because I think the chat is the most fun. Okay, trades equals awesome sauce right now. I need a pawn. I need a pawn. You know what I need? I mean, I can go for a discovery and win the queen, but that's not going to do much. So what I need to do right now is just go for it. Yeah, he's stalling. That guy is very smartly stalling. So now that opponent is now he knows what he's doing. Before he was, I do not think, creating an ideal scenario for his partner because he did not stall in time. Oh, yeah, that was a huge mistake right there. Huge mistake. Should have gone back to f7. He thought he was going to run away, but he forgot I was guarding e6. So now this position is red rover. Pawn mates. Any diagonal mates. I'm up on time. So what I'm telling my partner to do right now, and the opponents can't see it, I'm telling him to just pre-move, sacrificing the rook on g7. So let's look at this board. All he has to do is pre-move rook takes g7. The only thing that could stop him from pre-moving that is if his opponent starts dropping pieces with check. So if he drops like a knight with check on d6, well, then he takes it and knight on g7 is made. So when you're in a scenario like this where, the partner might actually call our bluff here, and he might actually try to wait this thing out till the last second where we both are losing on time. Okay, he didn't, which was a mistake. So now just take on g7. There we go, and it's over. So I'm going to place mate now. What he could have done there, this is one of those moments where Bughouse gets real nuts. You know what I'm saying? What he could have done right there is possibly held out until we both had no time on the clock, right? I had time, a little bit of time in the end, a little less, but overall, so he could have sat there. He could have sat there and waited for that moment. And would I have waited and risked it? Probably not, because then I can just give a check and that forces him, and he's likely going to lose on time. So it's very risky for them. It's not ideal for them to even take that strategy, but I'm just pointing out that that's why I was telling my partner to sit. Everyone's just resigning. What's the deal, brah? Here we go. Here we go. We got Drek Fresser, a Diamond member. Welcome, Holmes. All right, so I'm going to play this d5 gambit now and show you guys that there is an idea behind this whole thing. I'm trying to develop quickly and sort of flip the script on what Black's normally facing in the in Bughouse, right? I'm trying to create a scenario where Black is the one ahead in development. I'm obviously moving very quickly here, and I'm trying to get my attack going. So now it's almost like Black is playing white. He has to start thinking defensive-mindedly before things get real weird. You know what I'm talking about right here? I'm about to tell you what. I'm going to tell you what, Jimbo. Something real nice about to happen right now. I got a discovery. I'm just going to go grab a pawn. You know what? Because I'm greedy, all right? Ain't never nothing wrong ever happened to anyone getting greedy. I never heard that story through history. All right, so there we go. Bishop takes a2, right? It's like, oh, yeah, right, discover check. He's sitting here trying to take a2, and he's like, why won't let me take his bishop, yeah? Right, completely forgetting that there's not really an ideal situation here for him. Now this is about to get real nasty. I am going to bring the noise and the funk. Remember how Bruno Mars started bringing the funk and pretended like he invented it? This guy invented bringing the funk, at least on the chessboard. How do I bring the noise now? So I've gotten the funk going. I'm just going to go save my bishop. This isn't ideal, but I've taken too much time. These guys are actually, playing pretty decent Bughouse because they're, even if you're losing, you just have to play fast. The more you play, the better you'll get, but you have to play fast. You can't afford scenarios. So I just blundered, away the good start I had there. Now he's in a position where he's not doing too bad. But I've also started to speed up a little bit. My partner's up on time. My partner's board is actually looking okay. Maybe just sack the queen. Just take g7. Yeah, boy. Take it. Okay. Okay, so now he's got the queen, but I don't even care. I'm going to sack my queen and get more pieces. Okay, don't move. Oh, no, that wasn't great, Janez. Janez, I can only assume that you're actually watching the show. Because you were the only one who was, like, responding to my comments about sending me a partnership. So I'm going to offer you some advice after this game. And hopefully that's going to be a good thing. Because we had a chance to really just win there. Just take it. Just start dropping, buddy. Drop on g5 with check, and then take again, and then get your knight and your bishop. I mean, there's just so... Okay, hold on. There you go. Okay. Wait. Telling him to wait now, so that I can get him more pieces. I have an idea behind that. Boom. That was my idea. So force that. Oh no. He can drop the queen on d8. I need pieces. Okay, good. Okay, good. Now I have a rook, so we're fine. Yeah, just stall. I haven't made it. He's done. His king is going nowhere. Oh. Alright, I'll tell you what. Now, how am I going to get this guy? Look at this little mate here. Wait, rook drops right here as a mate. Yeah, right. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm telling my partner not to go here. So Direct Fresser wants a rematch. Love you, buddy. But let's review what just happened here. So the problem is this whole experience of me trying to show him what he can do here is not possible. I can't back up for him. Right? So the instructional aspect of Bughouse postgame just doesn't exist right now, because you can't go back and show what your partner could have done. So that's an important improvement, guys. We got to work on that. And my suggestion initially is that, okay, I think you know, really, if we're doing this, I wonder if there's room in the UI to add some buttons here in the interface that where you can actually analyze on this board separately. So I can make arrows and stuff, but how do I do notation? Is there a way? I don't think there's a way. So I'm just checking with the team here to make sure. I don't think there is a way to do it. So Janez, there was a point where you had this whole onslaught of things going on the king, and you dropped the pawn on f4, so you can do it for yourself. Instead, you should have kept the checks going. You should have dropped that pawn on g5 and then pushed your other pawn to h4, like draw the king out. A big part of preparing the attack to be successful before you have all the pieces from your partner is making sure that king doesn't have a chance to run back. So f4 was a move that, if I was him, I wouldn't have moved that knight with check, right? He moved his knight to f3 with check, which was silly. I would have started running my king back to safety or preparing opportunities to guard it. So you wanted to continue to place pieces there with tempo because you had some pieces in the bank to draw the king out a little further. And that would have been, then as I got you all those minors, it would have been even more likely we won the game 100% cleanly. Anyway, okay, so that's the idea. So it's hard, I can't unfortunately make moves right now, guys. We're going to improve that for Bughouse, preparing for the first ever chess.com Bughouse Championship. Hello, happening in 2017. Gonna be excited about the first Bughouse Championship. Boom! You didn't even know that was coming. Prizes, top grandmasters. Say what? Y'all, go dust your shoulder off, Dan. All right, here we go. We've got into the game. Janez was like, all right, Danny's just fooling around now, right? Time to go play some chess here. All right, we've got this. This guy's pretty good. This guy's pretty good. He's probably better than me. I mean, I'm higher rated, but if I had to guess, I would say that he's better than me. That's just pure guess. Because I don't have a lot of faith in my Bughouse Crazy House abilities. Look at that. Look at that little approach, leaving these dark squares guarded. Hashtag you're welcome. Here it comes, Saucy. Here it comes, Saucy McGee. Should I go to Queen Sacktown? I'd really like to, yeah. Takes. I'm going to do it. Oh, he didn't do it. I was going to go sack on F2 and give up the lady on D8, yeah? Right. She overwore her welcome, yeah? She was like, oh, yeah, oh, news, yeah? Okay, now how do I do this? Pawns. Pawns is how I do this. Take pawns. I'm going to keep moving fast. Okay, but not that one. I told him to take pawns, and then I'm like, but don't take that one. Defend. I think we're going down this game. My partner, Janez, is in big trouble here. He's in lots of trouble here. You gotta move. Take, okay, there we go. Start getting some pieces. I feel like I have to attack. Telling him to just try to take everything, and I'm going to try to mate him first before he gets mated. That's going to be the goal of this partnership, of this particular game. You just got to move, buddy. You got to move. Janez, you just got to move a little faster, homie. Yeah, I mean, you're going to have to give up the queen for the minors. That's no big deal. You need to find a way to do that. Maybe even just take right now. Just take on F3. Just take F3 and get ready to run. Hey, I'm going to risk that I might be able to mate him here. Because this is insane in the membrane. Oh, no. Is he mating with the queen? Yeah, we're done. Okay. Oh, he had mate in one. He didn't play it. I didn't see that he ran back to G3. Janez, you probably should have run to E3 and D2. Run where there's more open squares. The king side has already been destroyed. As soon as you got castled there, and he started to rock your world, it was all over. So he's just stalling. You can't do anything. I know you're sitting here, you're trying to stall, but the Mr. Yaris Panorama knows what you're doing, and he's stalling. He's using his time advantage. So we're busted, kitty cat. Resign times, yeah? Just do it. It's all right. Nobody's angry about it, right? It's over. Red Rover. Doesn't even matter what happens next. I mean, if they're going to keep moving, I'm going to keep playing. I mean, maybe they'll blunder into something, but it's over. You're mated. He's mated, yeah? Right in the middle of the board. Okay, well, Yaris Panorama knows it's over, so he's just making a few moves for kicks and gigs, right? Just playing a little tickle. Okay, so Janez, getting castled really quickly there, he dropped the pawn on H3. You played that game like a real chess game, buddy. You played that game way too much like a real chess game, and it was not ideal. So, okay, pretty soon I'm going to have to break this partnership. I thought that I thought that I have to accept a new game search as well. Is that not true? So right now, if Janez starts a new game search, I'm automatically paired with him, which I think is fine. I mean, it's hard to decide what's the best thing to do there as far as feedback for JD and Matt. Can I get some pieces? Get a pawn. Drop on h6. I'm going to try to keep his pieces at bay here. So it's hard. I mean, there's no ideal scenario, but I think that should you have to accept your partner's request to play another game? I don't know. I don't know what the answer to that is. What do the members think in chat? They can help us make the Bughouse all that it can be. Right now I'm getting killed. I need to focus on making my chess game all it can be. Yeah, this is not good. I need some pieces. My partner's playing way too passively here. Got to play faster. Just sack. Okay. Nice. That was good, actually, what he did there. See, I'm totally good with sacrificing my queen for a couple pieces. He's got a whole lot of shenanigans now. My partner does. So, that's pretty cool. I guess I'll drop that there. I mean, I'm not really thrilled about that idea. But, all right, let's do this. He's going to try to start sacking and giving checks, and that's fine. My partner just... Janez, you got a whole lot of pieces in the bay there, man. That's bad Bughouse business, bro. You've got all these pieces that are just not being played with, and that's mate. Okay, so that wasn't the greatest game we've ever had. That's okay, buddy. Hey, Janez, I'm here for you. I can't see the opening, so I can't see what you did wrong, and that's a little bit frustrating, but... I mean, if you got that many pieces stuck in the bank, that's not great, right? So you were obviously you're letting your king stay in a mating net. Your king needs to be. You'd rather your king be on the run with checks in the middle of the board than in positions like this where it's just a matter of your opponent getting the right piece and then it's just over. So okay. So one thing that's interesting is whether you should be. So how do you unpartner somebody? Not because I'm mad at Janez, but because I want to figure out, like, what if there's more members here who want to be my partner that are watching the TV show? How do you unpartner somebody? It seems a little bit not intuitive right now. There should be an automatic way in the game, Matt, and when you get that information after the game in the chat that says rematch or new game, there should be a way to unpartner in Bughouse just right there if you want to unpartner somebody. That would be an important improvement to make. And wow, they are just going to town over there. Trades out the yin right now. One of us is about to get mated. I'm going to take there. Then I'm going to sack here. Time to speed up, Buttercup. Oh, yeah. Big mistake. Parting with the lady, no problem. Boom. Pawn mates? Should we do the pawn? We can just pre-move it, right? It's mate. Bell ringer. All right, so Okay. Janez, I'm gonna unpartner you, buddy. I love you. We've had a great run together. There's nothing wrong with you or me. But I'm gonna invite others who are watching the chess TV show right now on Call of the Wild. Hi everybody. I'm Danny. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. I'm really excited to have you. I'm really excited. Let's do it, right? Let's do it. Somebody get me the right little partnership and we're gonna do it, right? Let's keep bugging it up. I want to bug it up here. If I was a rapper, I'd bug it up. Okay. Send me, there we go. Now the partnership requests are spamming in. I'm going to take first come, first serve. JBento2, me and you, buddy. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, JBent. Let's do it. I'm going to keep sticking with my little Bughouse Gambito here as black. I'm kind of digging this little flipping of the scripting. So we've made some good notes here for some changes for Bughouse today. JD, you've been paying attention to all of it, so that's cool. Now, how do I want to do this? Do I want to attack the center or the edge here? That's always a tough question for me. I feel like if I don't have the immediate follow-up, I shouldn't just go sack this pawn on h3. I should be doing something else. And I don't know if I'm wrong about that, but it seems that the best players, like if I just sat there and open up that square, like where's my next piece coming? In Crazy House, I would have a better idea, I guess, of where my next meal was coming from, right? You are in control of your own destiny, right? Your own meal ticket, right? It doesn't matter what the Oracle says because you're in control of your own life, Neo. Remember, what's going to really chip you up later is, would you still have broken if I hadn't said anything? Hashtag Matrix references today. Let's do this. I'm going to sack that knight and go for the attack. Mainly because the initiative is what I need to be pushing right now. Interesting, yeah? Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Now what I like to do is continue, right, maybe I should have played something like drop a piece on e3, blocks on f2, and I'm like, am I going to take it? Am I going to take here? What I'd like to do is not just play one tactic at a time. It's not about the small amount of material, it's about the follow-up. The follow-up, right? So, So right now there's going to be a scenario where he's defending, obviously, my immediate threats. But I'm building up all this action over here, right? I mean, tell me this is not about to get nasty. I think this is about to get nasty for him. I think I'm about to roll through. Oh, well, now it's just mate and bake, which was lovely, right? But I think even if he had come up, I think, you know, even if knight... Oh, wait, he couldn't go to g2. For some reason, I thought he could go to g2. So that was just a forced mate. Well, hallelujah, right? Well, who knew, right? So I think this one really got bad for my opponent when... I mean, this gambit I'm playing shouldn't be that great, but I think that developing kind of passively, d4 has to be good. I mean, that seems like it has to be fine for white, but it seems like allowing me to get knight g4, the e3, I don't know, maybe my initiative starts to get out of control there. But all things are also dependent on your partner, right? So it's really hard to decide what went wrong exactly right away in a Bughouse game until you played that position so many times where, you know, then patterns can start to arise. It's not just the random act of your partner who got a few pieces for you that game that you didn't get in another game, right? You've played the idea so many times that you start to get familiar with the kind of pieces you're getting. So that's one thing that's interesting. All right, so let's do another Bughouse game. And keep the party rolling. So I continue to be black, which is totally fine with me. Okay, so maybe this is the right idea that this guy's going for now. So he's He's saying, no thank you to the second pawn. That seems like a good idea for him, right? To not get super greedy and to just leave the other pawn around. So I'll go for this. He's going to get a couple pawns. I'm going to get the knight. You know, I'll do it. Oh, he's not going to go for that. Okay, well, I think probably knight takes e4 was just fine for white, giving up the knight for the 2 pawns. But what do I know? So now what I'd really like to do is go to Sacktown somehow, some way against the queen. I'm going to go for this, which is risking it, right? He's going to get the f7 biscuit for the fact that I've risked it. But I'm also breaking through in the center now. And I get the feeling that Jay nails. I love him, but I get the feeling he's playing this position way too much like chess. Like, he shouldn't have even thought of saving the queen there. Like, I'm not even going to think about it. I'm just going to... Like, I don't even think he should have played. He should have saved the queen there. And maybe I'm wrong, but a major piece would mate here. A major piece would mate. Am I getting a major piece from my partner? That'd be nice, huh? I don't think I am, so I'm going to play a solid defensive move. Ooh, hold a tick. Take f7 with check. Oh, no, he didn't. Now he's stalling. Who is John whatever? Who is John Galt is probably his username. Now he knows. He knows I'm stalling. He knows I'm stalling. He's on to me. Okay, so that means I have to do something else. All right, let's do it. So I'm going to bring the other knight into the scenario. But what's my follow-up? He has to give me a pawn. He has to give me a pawn. Pawn is mating. So the problem is that now the longer I wait, so now he's sitting. This is the problem with Bughouse, is I'm winning here, but I'm down on time. So I have to make moves that I don't want to play. Okay, but now, no, I'm still down on time. All right, I'm just going to run away. Just going to take. Totally. Okay, finally. Finally. Okay. So now I'm sitting. Wait, but now I'm not winning. Now I'm not winning? Darn it, no more point in sitting. Just playing. I need to defend. Oh, yeah, it's over. Just sit. See, here he can't even... Oh, wait, he should block on e2. See, what he should have done, everybody, was he should have blocked on e2 and forced me to take. See, now I'm just gonna play tickle until I get another piece. What can you get me? Can you get me anything? Can you get me a knight? Just sit. Just sit. Okay, I'll just go win the old-fashioned way. So what I wanted to do, everybody, was pretty obvious, right? He should have forced me to take a piece on e2 so I didn't get this little windmill action where the knight's moving with this constant discovered check, right? This is going to be... So now he's just sitting. All right, so now we're really up on time. Now that's like just a Bughouse kamikaze sack, right? That's exactly the opposite of what you want to do. He should have placed like a bishop on h5 so that he could place the pawn on f7 with check, like with a purpose, right? So, if I could get If I could get into my opponent's position, I have an idea. Pre-move that check if I can. Pre-move this one. Okay, we won. Great work. Good team. Good team, J-Ben. You did great, man. That was, I think that was a good game. I guess, again, this gambit that I played here, he played the denied action, denying the gambit, which I think is the right change to make. I don't know. Not to say taking e6 again. Like, I'm not going to pretend to be someone I'm not in terms of Bughouse theory, but it feels like I really like Black's initiative in this d5, e6 line, which maybe this is just giving people good advice today, right? Because a lot of people will see what I'm doing, and that might improve your ability. So JBento2 has got to go, so that means I am unpartnering him. So the next person who's looking for a partnership to jump on the show here today is a Bughouse special. For Call of the Wild, we are focusing on a lot of Bughouse right now. It's a lot of fun. So go ahead and send me a partnership, people. There are many partners waiting to be here. Let me check. There we go. We got it. We got our first partnership offer. All right, let's do it. Speedy Bullet Chess. I accept your partnership offer. We're going to play some Bughouse. Now I'm white. I've been so used to being black. Okay, so I'm playing fast here. Okay, that's not good. This is a Fianchetto setup. This is not good for anybody who's watching. I almost want to just sit here and start getting pawns before I move, but I should probably just keep moving. But this is not what you want to do in Bughouse. Fianchettoing that bishop. If I get a pawn, just take e4. So now he gives me a pawn, and that's going to help me. So I told him I needed a pawn, and he takes on e4. And now this is going to get really difficult for black. So the sacrifice of his knight is not nearly as important as me getting this sort of onslaught on the dark squares here. So this is a really tough scenario now for the opponent. So I don't know, if I should be a little more careful. Maybe I should be developing my other knight instead of just assuming I'm winning. I don't know. But I'm trying to just assume that I'm winning and just go full steam ahead. I want to go gobble up things on f6. I want to gobble up things on f6 and just make it nasty. So we'll see if I can make that breakthrough. We're making changes, improving our Bughouse server. Playing Bughouse today, right? I'm using the word change a lot today for some reason. Probably because I've been changing too many diapers. Either that or I got Stevie Nicks on the brain, right? Well, I've been afraid of changes 'cause I build my life around you. Well, time makes bolder, children get older, and I'm getting older too. Just, there you go. My partner was just the bees on that. Way to go, Speedy Bullet Chess, yo. Let's do a new one. Here we go. What? Somebody's resigning. Rematch. What? What is going on here? That was the weirdest thing. It shouldn't ever pair. Huh. Somebody was consistently aborting. Who was doing that? I don't think that was Speedy Bullet Chess. But it paired us twice with the same partners. That was weird. I wasn't trying to do an obnoxious impersonation of Stevie Nicks. I love Stevie Nicks. So just in case all the Stevie Nicks, you know, fans out there, calm down. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. Well, time makes bolder. Children get older, and I'm getting older too. Way to go, Speedy Bullet Chess. I feel like Speedy Bullet Chess is the man. Or gal. Man or woman. Just keep sacking, homie. Just keep going. Just do your thing, bro. All right, this is really getting really ugly. Way too many holes for me. I'm playing really fast here, partly because all the pieces are on our partner's board, right? Sometimes that happens where you just end up playing like a real chess game, you know? And your partner has all the Bughouse pieces, all the Bughouse action. You have to be really careful there, because in that scenario, like, my king is totally naked here, right? And so if suddenly M. Reiner started rocking a bunch of pieces and coming down the pipe, I might get in trouble very quickly. Because my king just he's got no place else to go here, right? So I'm actually going to get cackled here, right? Rekharovka, Delinai Rekharovka, yeah? They say in Mother Russia, right? Oh, I've got 2 queens, yeah? Right. So now all of a sudden the script is going to get flipped, right? All of a sudden we're the ones playing with all these extra pieces. I don't even know if that was good, but I don't really like anything about my position right now. I don't know. I guess I am the one on the initiative here. The biggest thing I'm enjoying is that we're not down on time. But Speedy Bullet Chess, bro, you gotta make up for your name, man. Oh, Mate Town. Population missed mate in 2. Population Red Rover. Population game over. Well, I've been placing checkmates with a knight on A7. Do. The dark squares got weak. And he started to creep around. Doom. This guy is playing Scandinavian. Hashtag Team Scandi. It's true. Time makes bolder. Let's think about Stevie Nicks. Is once she's in your life, you never want her to leave. You know? There's always like one in-law. Most of the in-laws, right? Hashtag not a fan. There's always one in-law that you just, you know, you want to keep around. You know, that's who she is. She's Stevie Nicks. She's that aunt that everybody has. And somebody in the chat is like, when did Danny all of a sudden become the biggest Fleetwood Mac fan? The answer is it was always in me. I just needed a chance for it to come out. Now, that might surprise some of you what I just did right there, but actually there's not really a concrete follow-up right here. So, oh, no, I was just about to say there's no concrete follow-up. I was just about to say, no. No queen trades. Queen trade? No. All right, I'm almost busted here. I am busted. It's forced mate. So that was literally the opposite of what you want to do there. What just happened was, so guys, look, even if I place something on A1 so that he can't just drop his queen on A1 right now and win, if I place something, then he just takes with check and then drops the queen on their mate. So it's just over. Let's rematch. So let's rematch. All right, so that was a good lesson for everybody, not just the Stevie Nicks impersonation and, you know, my fascination with Fleetwood Mac. No, I took there because I looked at the board I looked at my partner's board too quickly, and I didn't see a rook coming, but I didn't really look very closely at the center. And all of a sudden, I'm like, wait, there's a queen trade coming. So that was a really terrible decision by me to open up the king like that, and not let my partner know in advance. Like, hey, bro, guess what? If you trade queens, we lose. Right? That's always a good tip for your partner to have queen trade mates, because then they get to have the famous inside joke of Danny's queen trade. No. All right. So now what I'm going to do is hopefully start to get something to defend my dark squares. Oh, he should have, for sure. He could have just wrecked me. He could have came in like Miley Cyrus right there. I came in like a wrecking ball. I sacrificed on F7. I didn't have a follow-up plan. At least I'm up on time this game. He came in like a wrecking ball. Dootin' Miley Cyrus. Talk about a creepy human being. Miley Cyrus is cray-cray. He says as he sings and impersonates her on a chess.com show. Yeah, Danny, that's the pot calling the kettle black right there. Okay, you gotta win this game, Speedy Town. You gotta win this game, bro. Brohemian. Brotato chip. Abraham Lincoln. You gotta win that game over there, man. You got the goods. Hashtag no soup for you. I'm defending right now. Oh no, wow, they are just trading queens like nobody's business. It's business. It's business time. Let me tell you, it's business time. Baby, it's business time. It's business. It's business time. I'm here to tell you it's business time. Little baby, it's business time. Yeah, yeah. Oh, this is about to get nasty. This is about to get nasty. Give me a knight. Knight, mates, yeah? Take it. G8, yeah? I say, give me a knight, mates, and he sold me just in time. That's what happens when you're a little bit of a fast typer, right? You're like, give me a knight, mates, real quick, yeah? Although, are our quick commands out yet, JD? What's the dealio? What's the dealio? Let's rematch these guys. These guys are pretty good. Are our quick commands of pieces that you want out yet? That'd be sweet. Where you can just press a button. That's our goal. Oh, wait. You can already do it. Oh, sweet. Can you just say what you want? So you can request pieces with our emoticons, actually. You can already do that. That's pretty cool. So if you just press the emoticon button, you can just like choose the piece you want instead of typing. But I thought there was also going to be like a quick piece command thing added. So I learned from Crazy House that this isn't the end of the world, actually. This whole scenario right here, where I've got the rook on g8 and the pawn on g7, it's actually kind of weird, right? Because the king here is kind of okay. Because he's you know, the white pawn almost serves like a black pawn, right? He's just like helping the whole scenario. So now I'm able to kind of really get this party started. Take bishop. Yeah. Yeah. He's trading pieces. So knight mates. Knight and queen mate. So just Sack for that knight. Nice. Problem is I'm down on time. So we're working on some quick commands that tell your partner some stuff, which will make it even more easy to just quickly let your partner know what you want and all that stuff. So lots of improvements like that coming to our Bughouse interface. But right now you can already use the emoticons, which is kind of cool. Moving quickly here. Darn it. It's getting flipped. It is turning around. Because me and my partner were just down too much on time. It was a huge mistake by us. But there's no mate yet for my opponent. So if we can just get back up on time, then we're going to be winning. Almost back up on time. We're almost up on time. Oh, what? Yes, sir. This is a crazy little time scramble we're in here. Because neither one of us is really in a great scenario. Oh man, for some reason I thought that was going to be phenom, but it wasn't. At least we're up on time. But yeah, this backfired. We did not play this well. See if we can somehow pull off a miracle here. We might be able to. Boom. Mate. The comeback kids, homie. We found a way to do it. We were down on that one big time. My partner was mated, but I told him to sit right at the right time. So that was fun. But okay, so we need these Bughouse buttons and with the commands. But JD, you still haven't let me know if there's commands. If we have instant commands yet. All right, let's get up on time and stay up on time. I like that attitude. We're getting up on time and we're staying up on time. That was a mouse slip. I meant to drop that on the dark squares. Awkward. I'm just going to sack my queen. Can I do that? I'm sacking the queen. Because I just don't care about the queen nearly as much as I used to. I care about the minors and the initiative. Ugh. I care about my back problems. This isn't going well. This whole queen sack idea is not going well. But again, Bughouse is strange, right? It's a strange animal. He could have looked to... Trying to give my buddy some advice over there because I don't think I'm going to win. So trying to give Speedy Chess some commentary, some comments. Whoa, is that a mate coming? Almost. Oh, sick! That guy just rocked my world. That was awesome. Oh, he just crushed me. Bughouse crush. Oh, I got to ring my own bell for that one, right? Boom. Danny just got smothered mated. That was nasty. That was a honey badger nasty. That guy just rocked my world. But let's see if we can get some revenge here. See if we can get some revenge and try to redeem ourselves. Right? We have to get our honor back here. Hashtag Zuko. Right? Hashtag Last Airbender reference. Hashtag best Nick cartoon of all time. Hashtag Legend of Korra. I don't know yet. Jury's still out. Was it good? Right? Oh man. You've got to give me some pieces. Trade town. Population U, bro. That's exactly what I just told my partner. Trade pieces, bro. Alright, I'm not gonna sit around. He said LOL okay. That's like, alright, this guy's crazy, but we'll go with it. I'm not gonna sit around and wait for pieces this time, because that's what happened last time. And we got down on time. Time is of the essence here, yeah? All the boys, they want to ride in my Yaris. They want to make a time in my Yaris. They want to have a ride in my Yaris. Alright, let's, Oh, right, can I sack it? I'd like to sack my queen right here. Sack, drop a knight. I could be getting mate. I'm gonna wait a sec. It's almost mate. Oh, it's almost mate. I want to sack my queen. Takes. Drop the knight. Drop the bishop. Drop the knight. I'm gonna do it. I'm going to sack town. We're going to attack town. Oh wait, he's just gonna sack his queen right back. Oh, that was so dumb of me. He's just gonna play queen takes, of course. Duh. Now I was like sitting there deliberating. You know, I shouldn't have even done it really, but all right, it's a good lesson. Note to self: it's not just a hat holder over here, not just a cranium. All right, so why did I do that? Because I really want to mate him. I'm obsessed with this idea of checkmating my opponent. But it's not working, and I'm using way too much time. So I have to speed up. Okay, if I can get some pieces, it's not over. But what's the... Oh, I'm not even that down that much. I'm not even... Oh, it's because he's stalling. But I could mate him if he's not careful. Fine. Have I moved my king yet? I don't think so. Let's castle. This is a real chance of redemption after that last Force mate. Maybe he should just sack his queen and give me the... Nah. Just kidding, buddy. Don't sack your queen. But we can't keep thinking like this. We have to move. Dude, you gotta move, bro. You gotta move, partner. There you go, Holmes. We have to play fast. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting some pieces. Although it looks like my partner's losing more pieces than I'm getting, so that's not ideal. That's not an ideal scenario. Whoa. Checks. Checks erroneous. Checks anonymous. Checks are us. Always check it might be mate. Check me out, right? Hashtag kitty reference. Meow. All right, he has no rooks, and I'm doing okay on time. That's kind of the key here, is that I'm not just losing on time. Oh, no, that was a bad move. He has bishop b3, but he hasn't been seeing it. Now he sees it. All right, is he going to mate me? He's probably going to mate me. This is probably going to get really bad really fast. Ugh. There's no way I'm not going to get mated here. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. It's over. That last move, Castles Long, was rough. So it's over. I think they can just stall at this point, right? I don't know what they're doing. Oh, he's just going to win on the board, but okay, we're just lost here. I mean, isn't this just resigns, right? I mean, is there anything we can possibly do? No, I think we just resign. Well, that didn't go well. Man, let's do it again. All right. Game is about to be picked up. I'm accepting the gambit that I've been playing against people. This guy's copying my approach. I dig it. I dig it. All right. I don't even know if I'm going to be happy with this material, but I'm going to go take it anyway. Drop a pawn on b3, defend some squares. Maybe now we'll prepare to kind of go after him. Queen sack, faux show. Beau for show. Oh, mouse slip. That was supposed to be on e3. That was a mouse slip. A drag slip. Is it a drag slip? That sounds like something else. Oh, man. So that was just I just dropped that piece on the wrong square. That's a fact. I meant to go to e3. All right. Well, hopefully it is not our final undoing, me and my partner here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I'm mated. Mated I am. Mated again. Oh, we're getting killed right now. Okay. Team meeting. And it's all my fault. I think my partner thought I was going to, like, yell at him, whatever, because I'm Danny Rensch on the TV show. I'm like, team meeting, we're getting killed, and it's all my fault. Just FYI. So let's do it again. Let's do it again. This time we're not going to go for those shenanigans. We're just going to develop and be maybe a little smarter about this whole thing we've been doing. I think so. I don't know enough about what I've been doing to say if I've been doing it right or wrong, which is that's usually a problem. I don't know what he's doing here. Okay. Good to know. My partner just told me that he sacked on f7. What? I literally have zero clue what's going on here. Okay, he's just messing with us now. Now he's just messing with us. Oops, no queen. Oh, is it mate? Is it mate? Is that why? What in the world is going on here? Is my partner just mated already? That's why he's messing around. Somehow Speedy Bullet Chess got himself mated. That wasn't very good. What in the world happened there, bro? What happened there, Brotato Chip? Well, I guess we're just busted. I'm only playing on because Yaris Panorama simply feels the need to humiliate us. Good to know. The two knights. Yeah, that was bad. Okay, yeah, so my partner taught us all a very good lesson here. The two knights there is black, letting them sack on f7. Bad idea, especially in Bughouse. I mean, that's just... Okay, after the knight was on g5, he could have brought his king up to g6, and he's not mated instantly like he is here, but yeah, it's over. Okay, let's resign. Okay, well, you know what? What are we at? Where are we at here? We have the next show coming up on Chess TV. The next show coming up on Chess TV is starting in the next 10, 15 minutes. It's the Chess Bras, so don't go anywhere. You know how we all feel about the Chess Bras, right? And I'm checking in with my team to make sure that we're making good notes of the show and of things, hopefully, to improve upon the Bughouse interface. But okay, this has been a rough turnaround of events between our partnership, Speedy Bullet Chess, and Drek Fries and Yaris Panorama. It's been a rough turnaround. We won the first couple of games, but then it's been all downhill. So we probably have a few more chances to play here. And hope everybody's been enjoying the show, saying hi to people on Chess TV. What's up, Anna? Thanks for holding down the moderation, Anna. As usual, you are wonderful. 7-star Mantis. What's going on? Tom Harper. Seems like those are the only three people chatting right now. Tony523. Damn, Daniel. Yeah, exactly. There are no standings here. Checkmate 31-41. This isn't a Bughouse. Oh, the London Classic. That's a good question. I guess there's chat going on for the London Classic as well as for this Chess TV show here. So, what's up, Har84? Yo. Hi everybody. Hi Leo. Hi Chinyu. Hi, Ning Mitch. Hi, Legendary 028. Hi, Sanjay. Hi, DKC 2015. Hi, everybody. All right, well, looks like Speedy Bullet was tired of me saying hi to people, so he started us another match. All right, that's cool. Let's do it. All right, Speedy Bullet. Let's pick up our game here, buddy. And by we, I mean me. Okay, I think you're doing fine. I don't know what I'm doing right here. What is this about? Holy shenanigans. Okay, but this is like... I mean, can I get something over there? Play like knight d4. Play, yeah. I thought he was going to play nd4. Speedy Bullet chess. Too late now. I mean, there's a lot of weak dark squares here for black, right? A lot of weak dark squares here. I'm just going to play fast. Keep up on time with these guys. Wow, these dark squares are just begging for business. Open for business, right? Come on. Open for business. Well, I mean, now I'd like to find some ways to keep aggressive intentions. Look to drop a pawn on h6, I guess. Create new avenues in. If I had another knight, if my partner gets me a knight, which he just did, okay, now I might consider sacking f7 and then replacing this knight with a new knight to open up this f7 square. Of course, I also have the queen, right? So now that I have the ability to replace this knight immediately with another knight, I think my attack is slightly more devastating, yeah? Research says don't ever underestimate a dragon, right? I don't really care about this pawn. Let's check. Hashtag NBD. Okay. We continue to bring in the pieces. You don't want too many pieces sitting on the sidelines. He wants a queen trade. Looks like queen trade is good for my partner, right? Okay. Yeah, he likes it. Mikey likes it. Okay, so we'll go for that. We'll do it this way. Threatening mate one more time on f7. Oh, he says he says two can play that game, Danny. Good for you. One intermezzo met by another. But my okay, nice. My main motivation was actually not even the pawn. It was to avoid his knight coming into f4 because okay, I thought he could get some nastiness, but my partner rocks some world. So awesome, Speedy Bullet Chess. You've been a great partner, man. Let me let's try to wrap things up here a little bit. I think maybe we'll take on a couple of crazy house challengers. I'm going to break this little partnership here. And, oh wait, this is a 2-hour show? Oh. Oh, nice. All right, well, let's keep going then. Let's get a new Bughouse partner. Speedy Chess. This was fun. But let's bring on the new Bughouse partner. Okay, so it looks like we do have all those awesome commands available. So if you're playing Bughouse on chess.com, you can just type in a number of commands. JD, will you Will you share? Oh wow, Smarter Chess, National Master Smarter Chess. I think that could be a fun little partnership. Will you share those commands with everybody in chat, JD? Because I think that's really cool to know. So / partner Smarter Chess. Sweet. Instant partnership. Me and Smarter Chess. Whoa. Uh-oh. We're playing some studs here. Okay, this is time for Papa Bear to focus for the last half of this show here, because this is some intense. These guys are, for lack of a better way to say it, better than us. That's a move designed to kind of irritate his development pattern. We'll go ahead and do that, even though normally we would not. Okay, so now we're gonna develop. The big thing is that they're playing really fast. These guys are playing super fast. But I think I'm holding my own right now. Queen trade? No. Looks like a bad idea for my partner. I should have waited another move. That might have helped. That might have helped the scenario. We're up a little bit on time. Whoa. That's insane in the membrane. Not sure what I should do. I'm up a little bit on time. I'm going to wait a little bit for another piece. I'm up a few seconds. All right. Nice. He got me what I needed. Now my attack can continue. And we're up a whole bunch on time right now. So, if I could get some more pieces, it would really be over. But I don't want to sit here and stall out forever, so I'm going to trade queens. And take away his threat at the same time. So now he's not threatening to take on b8. I feel like I'm playing well this game for some reason. Like somehow I'm playing a good Bughouse game right now. Don't ask me how. Uh-oh. Jinxed myself. Uh-oh. Starting to get ugly. I maybe didn't have to do that. But okay, what's done is done. I have an idea. I thought that might work out. Oh, wait, are we just dead? Oh, somehow we're just totally dead here. Except for the fact that I still have moves that are being made. Otherwise, we'd just be resigning. Whoa. somehow. Oh no, you moved. What happened, bro? Why did you move? Weren't we coming back in that game? Or was he just down on time, I guess? Yeah. Okay. Well, that was tough. That was tough. That's too bad. That was not a bad game for us, Smarter Chess. I'd like to play those guys again. Those guys are good. But I think we could take them. I think we could take them. I think we can do this, buddy. Me and you. With our powers combined, we are Captain Planet. How about no, Scott? I'll sack my queen for 2 knights. Don't mind if I do. Develop. Develop simply. You want a rook? Rook or bishop? Rook or bishop? I think I'll take the rook. Looks like he could use a rook. Yeah, there he goes. Look at that Smarter Chess, dropping that pawn on e2. That's Smarter Chess right there. LOL. Take with the bishop, I guess. He's threatening mate. And his opponent knows it. Oh, that's knight e4. Knight e4 is mate. Yep. Mate and bake. Knight and rook. Boom town. I can just set. I'll just set. Nice. Nice. Let's do it again. Now we got Nap, David, and Vidatsk. Vidatsk. So one of the things that I really do wrong in Bughouse is I feel like I just don't anticipate my opponent's defensive resources very well. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I don't play enough like preparation moves or moves that, like, I just put the bishop on c5 and then he just drops the pawn on e3 and it's like, so what, right? Big deal, right? Like, why can't I anticipate that a little better? That's what he's going to do. It doesn't seem like it should be that hard to do that. And maybe there's a better move. You know, I mean, that's what a lot of people do wrong in regular chess games. But somehow we are crashing it right now. Me and Smarter Chess, yeah. Yeah, we are crashing it right now. Oh, what am I doing? This is not a regular chess game. Danny, pull it together. I just played a Sicilian, not even thinking about it. I will not give you easy access anymore. Not anymore. We'll go here. Whoa, what is happening on the other board? All of a sudden, everybody has come over to our side. That is a lot of material there. Somehow my opponent got more, but it might be okay. Maybe that was all part of my partner's plan. At the very least, he seems to be running out of diagonals, and I have a lot of pawns right now, so that's kind of cool. I got a lot of pawns, a lot of potential things to do with those pawns, you know. We'll go for this. Whatever, just sack. When in doubt, sack your queen. Always. No. I just mated? No. What am I doing? What am I doing? I mated. Just told my partner the good news, like, hey bro, I mated. You have to win, like, really fast. He had forced mate much easier. Just drop the queen on f7 and then drop the rook on h5 and it was over. With what he's doing now, it's I think my partner might actually find a way to win this, so it may not matter. I thought he was going to. He seemed on pace to do it. Darn it. He had a chance to win. He almost did. There had to have been a mate there, with all the kings and knights all up in his biz. There had to have been a mate. Now we're just busted. I mean, it's my fault. I put him in this scenario. Okay, I won't have him lose. I'll make sure I lose. So my opponent has the satisfaction of delivering mate. What is he doing? Queen on f4 is mate, home slice. Every move he makes lasts like a teeny bit longer. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm busted. But should I try to play on? No. It's over. All right. Well, that was a little closer than it should have been. I guess he just wanted to mate me with the pawn. Can't say I blame him, right? When was the last time you got to mate somebody with a pawn? You know what I'm talking about? Right? Come on. Oh, man. I know what's wrong with me. Not nearly enough afternoon coffee. What is the deal with that? There we go. Now we're back to playing these two guys. These two guys are really good. Maybe being smarter chess can take them. I don't know. I don't know if we can. But we're going to do our darn best to find out. Seems like the biggest thing I could improve is playing better. That's the biggest thing that I could work on, is playing better Bughouse moves. So I'm going to work on that for my partner's sake. Not for me, for my partner. So let's go ahead and drop in here. If we can get a knight, that would be ideal. But right now, a knight doesn't seem to be coming. I think he should have dropped on e5. That would have been better. All right, we'll take it. We're just down a lot against these guys. These guys really seem to just own me. I'm gonna sit for a second, maybe. Oh wow, it's mate. Alright, we'll play these guys again. We're gonna take them. Alright, smarter chess. Let's play some smarter chess than that. Alright? You know what I'm talking about. Let's pick up our game here. Let's pick up our game. Our collective game. I wish I had some more material coming. Okay, there we go. Trying to create avenues, right, to get in. Sacks the queen with no hesitation. For the first time, I'm actually up on time against this cat. This Yaris Panorama owns my face. This guy owns my face. And that hurts. It hurts to have your face owned. I don't know if you've ever tried it. It's not that fun. What? I think that was a mistake. Oops, he says. Yeah, he's made it. Right? He's got to be. I mean, I can play check and then get a queen and then... Where's the mate? Check there. Queen he takes. F4 check is just mate, right? I think so. Oh. Oh, he has mate on E7. Oh. Ah. 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 This guy. Even when I'm crushing him, I messed it up. Oh, man, that was painful. That guy's just laughing right now. he's like, what an idiot. What an idiot that guy is. Seriously. That was just silly of me. Oh, my bad, smarter chess. Yo, smarter chess. Time to make a move. Home slice, you're just putting us in a lost position here, buddy. I mean, you're just getting us way down on time. Smarter Chess has left the building, apparently. How did they win? Oh, because he disconnected. So they won because The game was abandoned. All right, well, I can't rematch you guys because I don't have a partner. Smarter Chess. That wasn't so smart of you. Smarter Chess. Oh, man. So one thing I want to try to do is make this a little better. There we go. That'll be a better scenario here for next time. So we can see the full usernames next time, which I think will be a little more fun. Anyway, who else wants to play Bughouse? You know, let's switch it up. Let's go into some Crazy House. Let's go play some Crazy House. No? No, we have a fan who's been wanting to play Bughouse. You know what? Huh. That's a bug. That's a bug. It's not letting me close out. In fact, I accepted the partnership offer from that guy, but it didn't work, and it's because I closed the board. So that's weird. Even though Smarter Chess is gone, I probably have to hard refresh. But yeah, that was not correct. So let's go get a new partnership. What? Oh, there we go. Now the partnership has been accepted. Huh. That was strange right there. Something happened there that was not right. And now I'm taking on a couple of dangerous foes. But I've got a pretty good partner, so that's nice. I think I'm going to win the queen now. Yep, I am. What happened? We won? Boomtown? Way to go, buddy. Let's play a new game. Way to go, partner. Man, my partner just crushed it. I wasn't even paying attention, really. Oh, man, that was awesome. What's going on here? I've seen this bug before, where it says you're searching, but it's not actually searching because you also rematch them. I've seen this bug before. I've seen this rodeo. Okay, let's get a new Bughouse game. There we go. See, now it works. Very strange, that little bug. All right, this is going to be fun. Me and XCIX95. I like this guy. All right, let's just do it. We'll both go all in. All in on the attack now. No pieces coming anywhere, huh? All right, fine. We'll just trade. Wow. Right now, I feel good about our chances in this game. I feel good about this relationship that's developing between me and XCIX95. Just something about it just screams healthy. You know, neither one of us is putting the other one down, right? No passive-aggressive issues going on with our dads that are coming out in our communication. You know, I mean, just real healthy. We're bringing out the best in each other. Like, I don't mean to go, you know, Jack Nicholson on this, but you make me want to be a better man. All right? I'm telling you, XC95, XCIX95, I know your name. You make me want to be a better man. And this relationship, it works. It works for both of us because we make it work, you know? It's not some illusion that we have that it's just a soulmate finding each other. Like, we're actually making the relationship work. We're working on ourselves, we're compromising, and then, you know, after 20 years of healthy, just good times and bad times, like, you realize, oh my gosh, you were soulmates, but it's because you made it work, right? It's like, is there really such a thing as fate, right? Or do you just choose your own fate? You get what I'm saying. His name is Dominic. Dominic, you and I, and you know what? You know who else was named Dominic? The kid from Kindergarten Cop. And tell me that wasn't a great kid. That kid was a great kid, and he deserved to not, you know, be stolen by his dad. And thank God for Arnold. Who is your daddy and what does he do? Who is your daddy and what does he do? Is that your lunch? Spit it out! Dominic, I need some pieces. Bro chach. Brotato chip. I'm about to lose. And this whole copacetic, everything I just said about our relationship, it's totally dependent on whether we win this game right now. So, it's a lot of pressure on you. You know, you get it. If I could get some pieces, I could probably win. Like, that's a thing. Can I stall? I can't stall? That's the problem. What to do? Dominic, I'm relying on you to tell me what to do. Tell me what to do, Dominic. No, Dominic, I'm your father. I sounded just like that guy, didn't I? The Chris guy. Everything your mother told you was a lie, Dominic. I'm your father. I care about you. Not Arnold. Who is your daddy and what does he do? I mean, honestly, the biggest issue here, Dominic, has been your time management. So I know our relationship was really healthy a minute ago, but your time management is leaving something to be desired, but not when you can drop me, Dominic. Dominic, our relationship, the status of our relationship just renewed. We did it. We won, bro. Why are you saying sorry? Yeah. LOL. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. He just assumed we lost. I was like, dude, we won. He's like, oh, you dropped mate? Oh my God. Dominic, you know what? It's healthy. What's going on here between us? This is healthy. You're picking up what I'm putting down. We are on a like vibration. We are on the same vibration. Okay, we are playing together on the same zone. You know, like I said, I dare use the term soulmates, but somebody's got to be my soulmate, Dominic. So, like I said, I believe in making relationships work. You are what you eat, is basically what I'm saying. That has nothing to do with what you just said, Danny. You literally just said you are what you eat after a 10-minute rambling on soulmates and a few random kindergarten cop references. I'm your dad, Dominic. Don't listen to your mother. You believe me, don't you? I remember every word to that movie for some reason. The best part is when he shakes the kid who's eating all the lunch and he's like, "Is that your lunch?" "No." "Then why are you eating it?" "Spit it out." It's so classic. Dominic, this is our chance, homie. You're doing great. But seriously, play faster this game. Although you may not need to, because Scott Schmidt seems to have zoned out. There you go, Scotty. Beam you up, Scotty. Earth to Scotty. It's your move, bro. Okay, what should I do now? I just gave Dominic a whole bunch of pieces. What has Dominic ever done for me? Man, I keep flip-flopping on this whole soulmate relationship thing with Dominic, right? You notice how sassy that move was I just played? How I just forced him to give... See, the queen's got to help Dominic, right? Dominic, D-Town. Can I call you D-Town? Dominic, can I call you Daryl? Can I call you Daryl? I'm calling you Daryl from now on. Daryl, go sack. There you go. You've got pieces. Hashtag use them, okay? Daryl. Come on, Daryl. Can I call you Pedro? Pedro, can I... Pedro? Okay, calling you Pedro from now on. That's cool. All right, Pedro. Go for it, homie. Oh, Pedro. Pedro, I just blundered. And somehow I want to blame you. There you go. Pedro. And I was like, Emilio. Bishop a6. This chick. You can do this one? And I was like, Pedro. And he was like, Emilio. And I was like, Pedro. And he was like, Emilio. All right. I have a feeling. We're going to do this. I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you got me down deep. When you hold me in your arms so tight and let me know everything's alright. I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. Snaptown. I'm getting killed. Oh. Whoa. Using the word killed, I get warned by a moderator? Why don't we lighten up, heychess.com? All right, you got this. He just told me I got this. You know, that's why he's my soulmate. Because he comforts me when I need it. Dominic is currently comforting me. Yes! Way to go, Daryl! Daryl, Dominic, Pedro? Dude. I love this partnership. Next time, me, you, Bughouse, Beers, wins. All right, I've lost it. It's time for this is what happens when you got 2 hours under the lights here. Okay, it's time for the green screen to be put away and for me to go get. There's apparently we're working on it. There's other things you can't say either that are really. So chess.com is gonna is going to relax. I'm going to talk to people. They're like, Danny, aren't you the boss? Like, hey, you know what? I'm not sitting here writing code, all right? Something happened. We're restricting language we shouldn't be restricting. My apologies. Apparently that's a known bug, so that's good to know. Scott Schmidt wants to know if I was the guy from the funny April Fool's video. Why, yes. That was me. Thank you. Are the chess bras ready? What's going on? Hello, McFly. Okay. Papa Bear out. Papa Bear is out. Everybody, this has been a ton of fun. Stick around for the chess bras. Will it be as entertaining as me playing Bughouse and making you my soulmate? I don't know. But at chess.com, we match people up with people in their like-minded interests, like Bughouse. There you go. Have fun, everybody. Peace out. This has been great.